Hey guys, it's Bill from Competition Cars. I have another really cool vehicle here for Bring a Trailer. It's a 1977 Pontiac Bonneville. It's a Brougham with the Landau, half vinyl Landau top. It has 103,000 miles. I bought it from what was believed to be the second owner. Car has a lot of neat documentation, which I'll go over with you shortly. What's kind of cool about this car, it's a coupe, it's red, white top, white interior, rally wheels. But this car was ordered with the Pontiac 400 motor, the 6.6 Pontiac 400, which is the same motor you essentially find in the 77 Trans Am. Pretty rare. Most of these had 305s or 350s. It is a 4-barrel. If you look around the car, it has had a one-time repaint, and it's a very quality repaint as well. So if you look here, maybe take a peek of the hood. I've got some good detailed pictures. Paint's really nice. There's no overspray, no tape marks. You know, little to no imperfections really in the paint. There's a few things the car needs, minor stuff. Like if you look here, there's supposed to be a rubber filler that goes right there, black. Part of it's still there, it's just kind of deteriorated over time. Deteriorated. Hood emblem there. This side's the same way. More of this is here, but it's still just kind of got dry. I mean, it's hard to notice, so you really can't tell. The other thing is, on the front of the car, you've got this rubber strip. I believe it's probably supposed to be connected. I guess it's split and shrunk. Again, a very minor thing there. It's got one little touched up scratch. The car had a scratch on it when I got it. It's a really thin little hairline scratch that we touched up. There's no rock chips, there's no dents. You look around the car. The other great thing is there is no rust on this car. I mean, no rust on the body, no rust on the frame, no rust on the engine compartment. Come around this way and look. Very straight body. Very nice paint. If it was my car and I was keeping it, I'd redo these moldings. The black part's okay, but it's got like a faux chrome finish that's peeled off. I mean, they're not expensive. You can buy that molding for probably 100, 150 bucks off of eBay, or any actually GM restoration shop. All the chrome trim is good. It's got the dual sport mirrors. Like I said, Landau top, which is in amazing condition. I mean, it looks like to be an original top, but it's not dry, it's not cracked. It looks really good. All the trim around the top looks good. Fender Skirts. I don't know that all Bonnevilles had that, but this one does. They're in great shape. They fit nice. It's got some aftermarket little mud flaps here. It looks okay. I left them on there. But there's no Bondo, no rust, nothing. I mean, this thing is just as solid all the way across. Everything sounds very hollow. I mean, it's just a really nice straight car. If you come around the back of the car, there was a little nick that I touched up here, right above the Bonneville badge. A tiny little touched up nick there, very minor. And I don't think there's anything else that I touched up on the car that I can recall. I do want to show you the trunk. There's some really interesting things in here that makes this car, again, unique and pretty valuable, I think. So if you look in the trunk here, it's got some stuff from back in '77. This little auto shade thing, which is old school. It's got the original spare tire, which says tire came with this car in '77. The full-size rim. It's got the original or period correct, I should say, jumper cables. And this is really cool. This is the original 30-day tags that went on the car when the guy bought it brand new, October 19 of 1977. I can't believe it's still with the car. It's amazing. That original owner's manual. It has the original key tag, the little key holder from the original dealer from 1977. It's got a little repair manual, tons of documentation. I mean, this guy's got, I'm not gonna go through everything, but pages of oil changes and documenting the miles and services and things of that nature. Tons and tons of receipts here. Before I bought the car, it just had full tune-up, and we did belts and a water pump. The water pump was making a little bit of noise, so we redid that. Got some extra parts and stuff here. The AC, I believe, has been redone to the R134. Most of the rubber's all pretty good. There's a couple spots, like this is just pinched right here. I guess it closing it, ripped it up a little bit. Very minor. The door jamb rubbers are all mainly pretty good. There's some, take a look in here. I mean, these very well could be original. It's just got a little spot here where it's starting to fray a little bit on the edges, but they're still very, very soft and supple. They're not super dry or hard. Interior of the car is really nice. Everything in the car works. The only thing that does not work that I'm aware of is the clock. And if you zoom in here, I want to show you a couple flaws of the interior. Again, very minor. You got these little splits in the seat here. I would leave them. I mean, it's been like that since I got it. They're not horrible. And then the faux wood trim, it actually scrapes off with your fingernail. So I just haven't really got done. I figured just leave it all aluminum. So you got that, but no cracks in the dash. The seats look great. The carpet's great. The car still has a scent of what you would, you know, back in the 70s, those cars had a particular smell to them. And back here around, if you can come into Anthony, this panel, I didn't realize until recently, a customer showed it to me. This panel's dry and it's kind of pulled up and chipped here a little bit. This inside header panel for the side window. Other than that, the car is just exactly like it should be. I'll show you under the hood. And I took pictures of up under the doors. There's no rot, there's no rust. Very, very solid. And again, the paint job, it has been repainted, but it's a really good paint job. It's not a you know, $10,000 or $15,000 concourse paint job, but it's really nice. Under the hood looks like it should look for just a well-preserved car, not restored. You see here, it's got the Pontiac 400, 4-barrel carburetor, factory air. It's in pretty good condition. I mean, you know, the block can stand to be painted if you want to take it to the next level. The brake, you know, the booster could be refinished or whatever. All this is in pretty good shape. You know, it's got a little bit of age to it. But just a really nice straight car. Runs good, drives good. Like all the chrome is pretty nice. There's no real major pitting or anything. It's still pretty clear. Again, as well as all the trim. Tires are in good shape. They're probably 95% depth in the tread. But just a pretty rare car, like I said, in the fact that it does have the 400 engine, Pontiac 400 6.6, same motors as you'd find in the Trans Am. I'm not sure if they were rated the same horsepower, but I do have, let me show you one more thing. I do have the original bill of sale as well with the car. I wanted to show you, I did want to show you that. So it was sold brand new at Kern Motor Company in Winchester, Virginia. Looks like Mr. Corley was the original owner. So some pretty good options. 6.6 liter, 404 barrel V8 engine, the rally wheels, RTS handling package, custom air conditioning, bumper guards, cruise, door edge moldings, soft ray tinted glass, a series of other things as well. Looks like he paid, price of the car was $58.96. Factory installed options $1,900, so $81.89 for the car, and he got $1,700 for his trade-in. Financed, looks like I guess he financed it or wrote a check, maybe, I don't know. $81.92 difference. So just stuff like this is really cool. You got all the documentation. You got a rare coupe, and you know these cars from the 70s. I mean, I've been doing some research and some reading. These mid-70s big land yachts are starting to really come up in value. And think about it, you know, for a car that's probably, and I don't know what's going to bring, 8 grand, 10 grand, 12 grand, I don't know, whatever the number is. What else can you buy and get in the collector car hobby that looks this good, that's rare, great color combination? You think about Camaros and Mustangs and Chevelles, you know, 30, 40 grand to get in the game with those. This is just a really cool car you could buy for not a lot of money that will definitely go up in value. That's pretty rare and unique. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. I'll respond as quickly as possible. You can always call me. I'm here. Bring me up on the phone. And good luck bidding. Thanks, guys.